Empress Mango, together presenting the best in music. That's why the world loves them so much. Big up 10 Star and Empress Mango.
Blessed up, King Lorenzo, right now representing for SPRB Radio Podcast, 10 Star General, Sharon Mango. You don't know, live and direct. See? Keep it locked, upliftment, positivity. Boom! Rules free game, man. SPRB champion. Lock it.
Wrap it up! Yeah, man, we lyrics, the plain clothes warrior. And remember, I am fully endorsing SPRB Radio Podcast with 10 Star General and Sharon Mango. And the best podcast out there, you know. The best podcast never come last. Just check them out. SPRB Radio Podcast with 10 Star General and Sharon Mango. I'm representing just for SPRB Radio. The best podcast never come last, and we lyrics I said that. 10 Star! Yeah, man, them for know that.
It's again Kerry Lopez. Alright, about now I just want to say big respect to the SPRB crew. Yes, 10 Star General and Miss Sharon Mango. I Kerry Lopez, I say big respect.
10 Star General and Sharon Mango, bringing us live conversation shows. SPRB Radio Podcast, raising awareness so we can know. We want to know.
All I can say is slide welcome to the SPRB Radio family. Can you have
through word, power and song. We want to know things in our community. SPRB Radio Show.
Hey, Jerry Harris, you're in tune to Up Close and Personal with 10 Star General and Sharon Mango, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Greetings, one and all. I hope everybody out there can hear me. I'm 10 Star General alongside
Sharon Mango. Medea.
Well, they say it's better late than never, right?
Well, yes, of course.
There you go. Well, we have a queen coming in the building, so we're not going to take much time. Sharon, I'm going to let you do the introductions.
Well, I am so honored to have this amazing woman on our platform. She's one of many unstoppable forces out there. We got some big time queens out there, you know, but this one is an unstoppable force. I have to find the right words for this woman, you know. But anyway, without further ado, because I get crazy with my words, without further ado, please.
She's a roots queen.
The unstoppable force roots queen, Miss Isha Bel.
Hello, greetings, hello. How are
Yes.
you?
Good.
Oh.
Good to hear that.
Aisha, how you doing?
I'm wonderful and I give thanks and praise.
Listen, I have my cup of holy water.
Oh, I have my
You
water,
see?
just playing.
You see my cup of holy water?
My cup.
All right.
My cup.
And this is my sea moss, you know. This is my tea and my sea moss. This is it.
All right. So, Aisha, it is a blessing to have you on our platform once again. You know,
It's an honor to be with you again, you know.
Mhm.
You know, always be my supporters. And it's good
Yes.
to talk to you again.
right.
It's like
tell
when
you.
we went last week, when was the last time? Was what? 20
Oh,
before COVID or something like
that was
been a while.
COVID time, right?
Right.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
it was yeah.
Yeah.
And you know the funny thing, I was actually looking for that interview to do some little clips, right? And I couldn't find it. I said, "Where did we do that interview, Sharon?" She goes, "It was Instagram." I said,
Yeah, it
"No,"
was.
because Instagram was fasting up with me, right? So we had to leave that platform and come right here. So you know, we're happy to have you with us. You know,
Thank you for having me.
I see you doing some things out there since the last time we spoke. Lord, have
Lord.
mercy. Because my infinite wisdom said it's time to bring Isha back. I was trying to reach out to you and I couldn't find you for love nor money.
Oh, because though my pages look active, a lot of times I'm not the one there.
Okay,
And I just have somebody just go in from time to time.
right.
And what I would do is schedule some posts
I'm with you. I'm
and
with
send
you.
them out. So one of the best things is the scheduling on the online.
Right.
Because
So you have a
I
nice
got
team with
thinking.
you.
what's that?
You have
No,
a
I
nice
said
team with you.
Not
a
a
good
team.
team.
Like just one person, no big
Okay.
team, one
Okay.
person. And at night I tend to come on when most people are asleep. If I
Right.
did to come on, so like I'm a 3 o'clock a.m. kind of person. So people will
Right.
find me up sometime at that time. If I'm working,
Right.
praying, everything for me, I sleep a lot during the other unless I have work to do.
Right. I'm
And
with you.
during the days I kind of tied up a lot.
Right. Right. Well, we're gonna delve into your journey, so that at least we have something that we can document and say you were here. You know,
Yes, yes.
and
Yes.
you know, I see you doing a lot of works. It's been an absolute blessing to see the works you're doing. You have a brand new song, which is called "Jaja Say No." That tune
That's it. No,
speaks to
just say
me.
no.
And
Thank
and I know for you it's a testimony, and we're gonna get you to start the things,
Taught
Talk
them.
about the things. Yeah.
You know what?
Yes.
start the things, start the things.
Talk up the things, them.
Well, it's a powerful song. I know it's gonna do well. It speaks volumes, and we just want to get to know your history. So we want to take you back in time. I'm gonna let Sharon take you back, way back, and I'll be
Go back. Let's
in
go
and out
there.
here and there.
We're
Yeah.
gonna take you back, way back to Aisha again. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
We want to take you back to when Aisha was just a little baby. When Aisha, your mother, your father, if there's brothers or sisters, take us back to where you were born.
Well, East Kingston, Jamaica,
Hmm.
44 Arbor Road at the time.
You said Harbor Road.
Yeah, yeah. East Kingston. That's my parents. I grew up with mother and father, brothers, four brothers and one sister.
Mhm.
Um, a big yard where my grandmothers lived beside each other because my mother and father were next door neighbors. So I grew up with a large family on
Yeah.
both sides of the fence.
Mhm.
That shaped me a lot because my father, especially, he was such a happy human being.
Oh.
Always just trying to make everybody smile. And my mother, they're Christians, you know.
Mhm. Mhm.
So we were raised in that kind of environment. Though I live around the gunshots and things happening, there were still sparks of greatness in the community. We played
Mhm.
that in the streets with like a friend them. I would go to
Mhm.
church on Sundays and Friday nights. And that was
Mhm.
a early life. My father always playing these gospel songs. Reverend VB, Jimmy Swaggart, and all of these songs. And
Oh Lord, baby Jimmy Swagger. Okay.
yeah, he was a Christian, and he was a
Yeah.
singer. So that's where my first spark, and he always trying to get us to sing together, you know.
Oh.
So while when I wasn't growing up, church was a big part of my life, but church brought music also and
Mhm.
creative arts because the church I went to, they call it Kojic. If you're familiar with the USA and you're familiar with Danny McClurkin, Shirley Caesar,
Oh
Clark,
yes, yes.
came out of that environment. So I was raised in a similar environment where we used to have these competitions in church called JUNAC, where every one of the churches across the island would compete every June and July.
Mhm.
They brought in choreographers, speech and drama teachers, people who
Wow.
teach us music. So the church was pretty active in
Mhm.
terms of the arts, and that is one of the things. And I was a star singer.
Of
Can't
course.
but I
Oh,
put me on the choir because guess what? I didn't baptize, and that held me back. But I could sing by myself.
Mhm.
But that was my upbringing. And my grandmother, I have to say, give thanks for her. When I was like 10 or 11 or so, she was the first one to take me out and carry me to put me on stage and sing there, so man, let people hear you. This is my granddaughter, so I'll never forget my grandmother, Miss Pitt. She's not here anymore.
Right. God
Right.
rest her soul.
Yeah, yes.
It was like Fuzzy. So East Kingston. Community persons, Fuzzy, who died a couple years ago, Mystic Revelation Rastafari. He was one of them who saw my talent, and like when I want to enter tasties, he take me with him piano and play piano, and at them age there. So I have to give thanks, and he always the one to keep community concerts to bring the youths together. So
Right.
my upbringing, broad, Christian,
Right.
obviously that, everything.
But a happy
any-
childhood, though.
yeah, sorry. Tell us a bit more about the tasty competition that,
Oh, yeah.
some people may not know about.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
That's true.
when I was a little girl, during that time, about 10 or 11, Stasis was the big thing. And I always want to sing because I don't know, when I hear music, I come alive. So I entered Stasis. I wasn't successful. I wasn't. And, but it brought me some experience, The audition. They picked me and they carried me through to the competition stage. I perform on the stage,
Right.
but it's not like I come first, second, or third, or fourth.
Right.
You know, it was a good experience. And I remember singing, which song again? Can't remember which song. But it was one when Regina Bell and those persons were, I get up and sing.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Regina Bell.
Yeah. So it brought me some good experiences, And I give thanks because you have talent, and when you live like in a community like East Kingston, sometimes what the passion you have is what hold it together.
Okay.
You understand? Because at any time, though you're happy with your cousins, because I grew up with a lot of cousins in my yard. When we run with boat and cook for food and we have fun, because we're not the type of children. For myself, I couldn't be on the road, talk about me on the road, I went up and down. I can't go further than my gate, and my mother sent me to the shop, and I couldn't wear shorts because my parents are Christians, and I grew up in a very strict environment. So when you find that you grew up with a lot of cousins, everybody interact with each other, and our lives were fine. And my mother moved from that and go further down the road from there. So it was a different kind of. That time I'm going high school now. It was good. It was a good time. Good. I have fond memories, and there were some other ones that that make indelible mark on me to this day. They were not very happy ones, but it shaped who I am.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the school part. Did you always know it was music you wanted to do, or did you have aspirations to do something else?
I was great at many things, but music is what stood out for me more than anything else. I was going to school, I was working, and I always take off the time off people's jobs and go find music. So it was just a part of me. But it was not a situation where people welcomed me doing what I love. I came up to a lot of resistance also against it,
Okay.
I kind of stick to it, and because it's what makes me alive,
Right.
It's what keep me going. It's what make me happy more than anything else. Not even so much the fame, but the creativity part of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Be able to create, and I'm a creature of creation. Put it like that, because we're all creatures. No matter what you take it, called creature come from creation.
Right.
People don't
Right.
use that. So.
Yes. Go ahead, Sean.
No, I was. She could go. You could continue.
Okay,
Well, let me
so-
just say with school.
Mm-hmm.
With school. So when you, aside from, I know Tim Star asked the question. You knew music is what you wanted to do. Was there anything else in particular that you, if you wasn't doing music, what do you think you would be doing?
I probably would have been a lawyer.
Can't say that.
Cool. I was listen, let me tell you clearly, I wasn't I was a bright person. I'm a very book bright person outside of being an artist. Put it like that. I think a lot, I write a lot, I ask a lot of questions. I was going to, actually, when I started university, it was at my second year at Jacob. I was doing a linguistics degree at the time, but at
Yeah.
school, because the intention was to do that and then go into doing law or something like that. But it wasn't like a passion. It felt more like chore. So I worked. I was working too. It wasn't like a situation where I said, all right, I want to be this, I want to be that. But it's like I knew from early what my calling was. Like some people are forced to do a job.
Yes.
Right.
And no, I'm not it's not a job for me. It's a calling. Everything else is incidental to get me to here.
Right.
So my job and at my jobs that I took was to get me here. I used to work at the Copyright Society to understand more about the business side of the world.
Ah, you see that? I love that.
I used to work at the Observer in the marketing and sales department because I was good I got a job there, based on my qualifications, marketing and whatever I had, from high school and courses that I did. But it was never a situation where I was, yeah, man, like you found what you want to be, and everybody's like, okay, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer. It never felt like something in my belly button when I said it.
Right.
You understand me? A lot of people don't listen to the calling in their belly. The calling in my belly is to create. That is the most important thing to me, to create.
Wow, that's so true that, people, I just love the way she said it. People really live their lives by just going and say, yeah, I'm going to do this. I think I had a conversation with somebody just recently. There's so many people that said they even went to school for this one thing. And then when they will, you pay all this money, you go to school, you do this, you do that. When they finish, they end up not doing that. They go to something they really wanted to do.
Even me, with my daughter, the biggest lesson I give her, find what you are passionate about. Because, all right, she's at university right now in second year, right? She's doing a cybersecurity degree. But I don't see where her passion is in it. But she keep questioning, what I should do. She don't know if she should stay. And she's more talented than me. But she's not happy about music. So I always tell her, look, find what's in your soul, what speaks to your soul. I'm not going to be one of those parents who is going to force her to be this.
That's right.
To be that. So she's on her second year now, and I still keep researching. So I just say, settle with yourself and decide exactly where you're going. Finish school, whatever you're doing, but at the end of the day, you still have to come back. What is in your soul?
Right.
And some people wait until they're 60 years old. That is when they get to live,
It's true.
It's in their soul.
Very, very true.
Very true.
I know we have to survive. Your soul has to survive too.
Yeah, for real.
It survives, but the soul has to be fed.
That's real deep right there, 10 Star. Like, really?
Absolutely. And the beautiful thing is that you're having that conversation with her.
That's what I'm saying. That's beautiful. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
It's almost like there needs to be a reconstruction in how because I know many of us have made, mistakes in how we do things and how we attack things, and as you said, many of us are learning a lot of things late in life,
Yeah.
And I think the greatest joy is that we can have that conversation with them, with the youth, and help to guide them in that right direction, which is what you're doing, so I think that's a great thing.
I always tell people, when Kelly was a little girl, there was this little Disney cartoon. I know a lot of people say fairy tales, they ban fairy tales. I don't look at fairy tales and the powerful messages in them. That little cartoon named Tinker Bell.
Yes, I know Tinker Bell.
And watch that cartoon. The essence of the movie is live what is in you are called to do. Live what you are called to do. Stop trying to force yourself into things that you're not fitting, that you don't fit in. You are called to do. She was ashamed of the fact that she could make things. At the end of the day, she found that it's the skills that is embedded in her that makes her who she is.
Right.
I saw this young man on TVJ the other day.
Right.
I don't normally watch TV, but last 3 weeks I turned on my TV and I saw this young man named Isaac Buchanan. It's not really my thing, or I don't watch them or anything like that. But the man said something the other day about he went to this healer or weight man, and the man mashed up him CD because he was trying to do music. And the man said, "You're going to be a lawyer. You're going to be a lawyer," and he never believed that. And look at where he is now. He's the one that represented cartel.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not my normally thing, but he's the one that represented cartel, and he ended up winning the political seat. But he said one thing: a lot of us don't understand the importance of the seers in our community. The people that can tell and tell you your calling from early, based on your skills. We're missing that in the community, and that is a big part of African culture. To know this is the area you're going in, and when people might look at him and say, "Oh, Guzuma, yeah, this and yeah, that," but that is part of culture. It helps to shape the society. China does it. China does it, which is why they know where the children are placed.
Right.
Because it's based on their advantages. Genetically, mentally, what they love in their passion. So it helps to shape the society better. So much clean clothes people, mad people in clean clothes. Like,
so why do you think we are far detached from that ethic right there?
It is cutting off. It's like you're far from the source. It's like we have to be finding new cultures because of colonization and amnesia people, because a lot of us, we are stripped from the core on the source of our families and our family's heritage. Know nothing about our Tiano heritage because we were stripped and in a lot of cases scattered, renamed, reclassified. Heritage, renamed, stripped, reclassified. And especially if you find a family that moves away from the rural areas to go find life, a lot of them don't return to the root. Well, I'm a child from that. With a lot of my family, they didn't return to the root. So I have families all over that in St. Louis where people see me, "You look like so-and-so, you look like this, you look like that." And but they went to get a better life somewhere else. To them, it's a better life. But to me, having a close-knit family and knowing your heritage and background is the biggest plus you can give yourself.
Amen.
Absolutely. You know, I've said this, quite a number of times, growing up in the UK, and being attached to music that spoke to me. There was various songs that really stood out to me. I think one of them was a song by Burning Spear, "Do You Remember the Days of Slavery?" Then there was another one which spoke to me, which was Roots Natty Congo, if you remember that tune. "All my parents were born in Africa." I think she's gone.
Is she?
I think it's her internet. Let's see what's going on here. Bear with us, ladies and gents. We are going to see if we can get her back. I know she was having some technical issues earlier. So what we'll do is we will play some music and then hopefully she'll be back in the building. In the meantime, between time, we're just going to play some music by Isha Bel. Bear with me one second. I'm going to see what we can find right here. Let's see this one.
SPRB Radio Podcast.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
SPRB Radio Podcast.
I know size of me dreads. This whole world is
Isha Bel is
You
back.
see
We're
me?
gonna. Yes, we can see. What happened
I
there?
don't know. I don't know what I touched accidentally.
Okay,
Or something jump off the screen.
right.
Right.
Well, we can see and hear you.
You see me? Okay, good.
Yeah, but that effect on your camera is still there. I'm not too sure.
It looks like an effect, but
Yeah,
we're not sure.
I don't know. I
it
don't.
happened the last time when we did the
Yeah, when
advert.
we did the test.
Mm,
Maybe I have too many things open.
right.
Hold on. Let me quit something.
All right. Let's see.
Yes, it's gone now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe the computer lagging because may have too much things.
Okay.
Open. That was open. That's a possibility too.
Yeah, because I was
Yeah.
working on the artwork, but
Okay. So we'll get back to our conversation of what we were talking about the last time is why people are far detached from who, from their being, of who they are really, you know. And I think one of those things is, a song which spoke to me was Roots Natty Congo, if you remember that song. And that
oh,
was an awakening. And it kind of drew us to it kind of drew us forward to who we were as because many of us didn't even know where we originally came from at the time. And I think that particular song brought us closer to our African roots.
Mm-hmm.
Speak less of when Roots came out, the actual movie Roots. That was
yeah,
the deal breaker.
That was a
you know
game changer for me. I never,
yeah,
growing up in England though, we were never taught in school about slavery like that. We were taught. Do you remember 10 Star when we was in school? They never,
they never that as a matter of fact what they
they never did.
I don't even want to speak about the because I think they put us in the dinner hall at the time and they played this movie of these herdsmen, who herd cows and stuff, and said this
Shaka Zulu,
yeah,
all them.
it
Yeah,
wasn't even that. It was just more of cow herdsmen, herding cows, and that was our introduction to history in Africa.
it was. That's what we were
that's
taught
it.
in school in
Yeah.
England. Yes, that is true. A lot of people can attest to that. And
Mm,
it wasn't until moving here. No, it wasn't until we saw Roots, because we saw Roots before I came to America, I think.
Okay.
And I said, wait, what? Me? You did not know. We were not taught that side of history,
mm,
which led me to keep digging to find out who I was, where
Oh,
we really come from.
mm,
Who is my because I know my family's big, and I did start the genealogy. I started it, and I'm happy to say, you know, I can now dig as far back as 1700s, because I'm trying to build my tree, but really found out who I was. It was so important. It's so important now, even for
mm,
my daughter, and she could teach her son where we really coming from. The roots is important. It
yeah, yeah.
shapes your life mentally, spiritually. You gotta know where you're coming from.
That's true.
mm,
Because, as you say, we are taught, or like myself and a lot of people, them know them bows, them know them grandfathers' names, but they don't know their grandmother's names,
mhm,
or the great grandmother name is.
Yeah, and I'm finding all my great, 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 great. Yeah, I have to
Something
know.
I want to get deep into. I started the journey. I found some of our family in St. Elizabeth and in Linstead. There are some other family members I know in Tanzania.
mm,
A number of things. We have to spend time, and I promise myself I'm going to spend the time and pick up as much as possible because I owe it to my daughter,
mm.
to understand our full legacy,
Yes,
genealogy.
that's exactly. I'm right in the middle of that also. And it is really I don't know. It's a certain feeling that when I found them, it's like I connected
That's
on a
good.
spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I found you. I know who you are. I once heard your name called, and I found them where they were born, where they were buried, when they got married. I found it is so fascinating.
You
I'm
inspire me.
able to do that. Huh?
You inspire me to go deeper.
Oh, I might say I might send. I'm going to send you something that might help you because I couldn't believe what I found. I could not believe what I found. And as a little girl growing up, my mum used to call certain names, and I'm able to refer these names back to her and say, "You told me this person's name was this," and she said, "Lord God, you find him? Well, you find her? Yeah, Mum, we find everything." She goes, "Can you record everything?" I said, "Yes, I have everything recorded like a tree." 10 star. It is so fascinating when I pull the tree out. So yeah, I'm gonna send you something that
Please.
might help
I
you
appreciate that.
to dig. Yeah, it's phenomenal.
What happened is in my family, a lot of you know what bothers me about our people, especially us on this side of the globe. Our people don't live long. They're not living until in their 90s and 100 anymore. It's a rarity. People are dying at 6 years old. The oldest person in my family now is my mother and my aunt, because all my grandmothers are gone, all my grandfathers are gone. You understand? So there's no great grandmother, no great grandfather to go to ask any question. So you find that because of health, hard work, because they work so hard, they're going away early. So
Yeah,
it's like we have to take it upon ourselves because we are the generation to come and preserve the knowledge
that's right.
of our family and our roots because everybody is clocking out.
Yeah,
Clocking
yeah.
out at 55, 60. My father died at 55 years old. He drowned anyway. You understand? He passed at
Oh,
55.
That's
really?
too young, man. Too
Father
young.
at 50, 53.
Mm,
Fell off a wall and he was gone. You understand?
mm,
So I
Your
don't.
father?
My father died at 55. My grandfather at 53. My
mm,
grandmother, that she died, she passed at 81. The other one passed at 83. And I didn't have the other, like, other great grandmothers, they passed away early.
mm.
So it's not like you have a big family where you can go and say, yeah, we grow beside one another, but everybody's in the same group of people, not knowing. So a lot of times I sit with my aunt and ask her about them childhood, so I get to know. So you can go to get to see. Oh, go Sandy Grove. My grandmother from my father's side is from this place, called Gubi. So you know to go down there and find a few people who may know because they all moved to Kingston.
Right.
And it's the same thing with my mother's mother. Um,
Mm.
and my mother's father, that is another blank slate. I didn't really have much of a relationship with him. Well, he made his, as Jamaica, lot of Jamaican men do, create families and leave one and go create another.
Yeah.
Uh, come out of that too. So we 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 um we have to take it upon ourselves to preserve our history because our
Yeah.
people are going left, right, and center around us, and we owe it to the generation to come so they have somewhere to go and find
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they can know, listen, this is where I'm rooted. So they can feel proud of their
Right.
heritage. And
Right.
they can come to reconciliation about the not so good parts too.
Right. Right.
Right.
You know, we also have to pray these things out of our family. You know, we have to get rooted in prayer. You know,
Right.
also
Prayer and reconciliation, truth and reconciliation. Because
exactly.
you pray and you pray for yourself. But a
Hmm.
lot of people pray, they don't really pray with in truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pray for what they wish, but they
Hmm.
don't hold themselves accountable.
Right.
Yeah.
That
You
part.
understand?
Yes.
So I want to move our conversation forward to
Yeah.
how you professionally got into music.
Professionally,
Yeah.
well, as I said to you, I used to work at the Observer, and I used to enter these competitions.
Hmm.
And I used to take off from the people in work, and they were like some of the competitions. I remember this sexy bikini competition I entered in Miss Extremes.
What?
I don't believe it.
This is me.
Asking
What?
questions.
What she said?
And I came third in the competition, and my talent was singing in it, right? And a man came to my job because I used to work in the advertising department at the Observer. So I saw this man walk into my office and asked me if my name. His name was John Alexander. He asked me if I'm interested in joining a girl group at the time. Because I was juggling school, UA, and work at the same time. So I just leave, and then I went and did the audition. And Fortune Sister really was my first professional, professional road, and that's where I was for like five years,
Right.
performing with the group until it disbanded already.
And that's the route. What's the name of that group again?
4th Street Sister.
Okay. Okay.
Great.
Okay. So you worked with many producers, record labels, King Jammy's being one of those labels that you worked with, amongst many others, you know. Tell me about some of these labels that you work with, Conscious Sounds labels and so forth.
Okay, yeah, I work with a number of labels. The persons that put out records with me is like Conscious Sounds. I have an EP with Conscious Sounds and several vinyls. I think it's 2 vinyls with them. Blessings and Bless Your Holy Name vinyl release. And I have an EP with dub mixes as well as a song, vocal and dub mixes. The EP with Conscious Sounds came out in 2020, last year, actually, 2024. Funnily, Conscious Sounds was the label that really put out the first, like the Deep Roots song. I was Deep Roots, but in terms of putting it on vinyl like that, Conscious Sounds and Unruly Records, but I was more doing like a more up-tempo, rubber dub dancehall style, roots dancehall then. With Unruly, you understand? Unruly, because I have songs like They Make Me Mad, 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 with Unruly. And he put out, he had the first version of They Should Know how the good sense in me near grows. He had those versions of the songs. So, and then I have like with Jammies, he recorded like 2 songs with me, but the one that came out is the one that I did with Chakademus called Time to Have Fun.
Right.
And the LinkedIn rhythm, he put that out last year. It is going on and doing its thing. And you know, good thanks. And yeah, not enough music. Addis Records with with this vinyl. This vinyl, Addis Records.
Right.
Put out this. This is called Cost of Living. Isha Bel, Light of a Shine. This vinyl came out with 6 tracks on it. And I just do a lot of works. And you know about the new one, I have OBF, who I work with on Not Call the Police. I'm not call the police. That one, Not Call the Police. And I'll get everything we go happy, pick up my brother. All of those songs. And Not Call the Police is on vinyl. I have 2 versions. You have the acoustic version, which is the video you have that you picked.
Right.
With that, and I have the vinyl that came up with the song itself, with the different dub and the different dance mixes and different dub mixes. Those are out too. That is the first vinyl that come out with me in color, in a red and blue vinyl to represent, you know, the city. Put it like, and plus my own stuff. So.
Right. I quickly want to play the acoustic one you did also, because it's absolutely powerful. So let me just find that one. Bear with me a second, because I want to play as much of your music as possible. Take a listen.
Thank you.
SPRB Radio Podcast.
I'm going to do a little acoustic piece for you now. Hope you enjoy it. One,
Oh.
one,
No, not that one.
SPR.
Okay, not that one.
I call the police.
Yeah, let's see if we can find that one. Bear with me a second. Let's see. No, for some reason I haven't got it here.
Yeah, acoustic, not call the police.
Hold on. Check it out.
SPRB
NUH.
Radio Podcast.
Hey, Babylon won't leave way. Ooh, hey, Babylon won't leave way. I don't know why, I don't know why. I don't know why, I don't know why. I don't know why. Babylon fight the music. No call the police. People want to dance in a peace. No call Miss Along. Make him come mash up with us. Don't ring up the such. Don't make no bag of noise, no alarm. No call 119. People want to have a good time. Hey, hey, it's a long, long time when I got no nice time. Want some fun, have a drink and unwind. Listen up, some big tune on the terrace. Man, want hold them girl and nice her up with some lyrics. How long them got we on the curfew? Want some fun and hear some big tunes. Listen up now by the sound the alarm. Make Babylon come mash up with us. Now call the police. People want to dance in a peace. Now call this alarm. Make him come mash up with us. Don't ring up the such. Don't make no bag of noise, no alarm. Now call 119. People want to have a good time. Hey, I'm pleading with the shot at them. Leave my conga and bring the girls them cars.
Now that is a powerful performance.
It is.
Absolutely powerful
Yeah,
performance.
I planned it all with the musicians with OBF, you know. They wanted me to do an acoustic version of the track. So came up with the idea of doing it like that in a Nyabinga style and get like Fonso that plays with Inna the Yard, Sizzler, Fonso percussions. I get Junior Congo. Ian Basic, Axman was the first person that helped me originally, but I eventually had to get Ian Basic and Gibby. And we set it up at Anchor Studios, and we did the video clip at Anchor Studios. I think it's this brother named Gold Up that did the video for them. And it was a good vibration. And my backing singer could come at the time when I had my sister in Philene. Vanessa, Philene in the backing vocalist. Slot because my original backing vocalist. She go on good, man.
Yes,
Then go on good. You know Vanessa, which part? Anyway, you're there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you worked with quite a few labels, and you worked with King Jammies. You worked with Gold Bar Records. You know.
Yeah, Gold Bar, Jamaican label out of Switzerland. I do a number of tracks with them.
Right.
Actually, is a brethren I do a lot of work for, especially on the ground. Because sometimes he wants rhythms to be to build, and because I kind of I do that kind of work, helping a lot of persons. I help him to put it together and stuff. So a lot of the rhythms that you see, like the one not New Generation. That one was built here of like ideas that I had, and we send it back to him and stuff.
Right.
No new generation can bring my energy. It came out of the ideas that I had. So I did a number of work for him too, a number of songs, couple songs. Fret Not, New Generation, Greatness, and Never Change, and more.
Generation, right?
What are some of the uphill battles you've been through on this journey in the music industry?
A whole heap, a whole heap, whole heap of battles.
Talk to me.
But me a fighter. Whole heap of okay, like the first set of battles I experienced is having to deal with persons who don't understand what you want for your own self. You understand me?
Yeah.
They don't fathom that. They don't meet you and ask you what is it you want to do. They start to try to live vicariously through you, right? And a lot of times that don't work. That don't work. I've dealt with people recording me and then cutting me totally out of stuff like I was never there.
Right.
Even though I'm the last person booked on the show. I've dealt with people dropping my hard drive with my entire projects that I work with. And my business after I plan my album. Yeah. A whole heap of stuff I could go in.
Right.
Yeah, some of them I don't pay them any mind because it stems from jealousy. And but the thing is this, I learned a long time ago. You have to do you have to believe in what you have. You understand me? You have to believe in what you want for yourself. No matter how many people you work with, you have to be autonomous. You have to be autonomous. You must know that if I drop tomorrow, how do I stand up? Are you comfortable eating just some bag juice and bulla for the time being after somebody feel like them have the power over your music and tell people to stop working with you because you this and you that? Do you have that power in you to stand up in your belief, or you just gonna cave? So I never allow the battles to shape me. It's like you throw me one stone and I'm gonna build one house. It might take long to build a house, but the house will surely be built. That's how I look at my battles, because I don't have the time to pay attention to some of the things that come my way. Because as I say, you're on a mission, the little like you come like wasp in your ears. I always tell people, say people never stone empty mango tree, nor bees follow dry bush. Bees not follow dry bush, and people not stone empty mango tree, because you have something to give, which is why you face battles. And the Creator make you strong enough to overcome them. So you always must stand strong. You're whole heap. Whole heap.
So is this why you created Kalinga Records?
Yeah, because I have my own vision for what I want. You understand? And over the years, in the beginning, because of my environment, my parents, I had a lot of self-doubt based on my upbringing. You understand me? Being Christian-oriented family, and you're not supposed to be doing this. You're not supposed to be singing songs unless Jesus is in it.
Yeah.
You understand me? You had that doubt on your heart a lot about what your capabilities, because as I say, you have to go where you're celebrated, and you feel like you're going through imposter syndrome, like you don't deserve anything that you're doing, because you hear so much. This is wrong, that is wrong. You hear so much of that, but after a while, you just shut down and start listening to your own voice.
Right.
Listen to the God within you. You're listening to the Almighty within, and you start realizing no matter what people say, you are here for a purpose. And you have to find that purpose where you have to start over from scratch. And a lot of time you go get up and start back all over. But you see, the minute you start build that house by yourself, and those bricks, they start to mean more to you, that you have something to stand strong on. And that is most important.
Yeah, that's a lot, you know, especially where your creative process is concerned, especially working in some of these studios where they try to take your creativity away from you or try to dictate to you what you're supposed to sing. That can be a hard thing. It can be,
because a lot of times as singers, we love our musician brothers. And we love them. But you see, when you're in a male environment, and as a singer, if you don't stand strong, people just shape your dreams into their ideas. And you find end of the day, it don't sound like what you ask them to make. I've gone through that. Where no man, so it must go and everything must be forced into this specific pattern. Jamaica has a specific sound in terms of one drop and reggae, but you get a song in your dream and everybody, you go to a producer, is forcing it into a reggae. I said, no man, this is how it sounds in my head. Can we try and interpret it this way? You're going to meet a tug and war. When you find yourself that you are not, when you pay your studio time, when you pay for your studio time, put it like this, you're not going to a man's studio and begging him marry him. You understand me? When you pay for your studio time, and you own your hours, and you know what you want, less argument. There's a great difference when you walk into a place and you don't have any autonomy than you just going in there and begging out. And that when you go there with your own things in place, you hire the musicians yourself, ask them rate, you pay them, you pay for your studio time. It's a totally different ball game.
Yeah. You
understand me? Than having to just jump on a man rhythm. So I learned the power of paying for my studio time.
Right.
Paying for my record.
That's right. You can dictate how you want that to go because that's your time.
To sound, because that is what I'm saying. You have to invest. Look, as artists, it's a business you build, you know. It's a business you build.
Yeah.
And a lot of way I build other people's business. And I realize our own self we are ruined. You understand? Because it's like you go to a 9-to-5 job. You just wait for a salary. But you don't realize that you're the boss of you. You're the boss of you. You may work with Tom, Dick and Harry, but you're the boss of you. And you have to have some amount of autonomy in what you're doing.
Right.
You understand me? Because a lot of we don't realize that we walk into people's studio and just get up and give me a rhythm now. At the end of the day, you want to put out that song and you feel passionate about it, and a man is sitting on it for 5 and 6 years. Because what? He owns the masters, and you never pay him $1. And it's his studio time, his computers, his work, and his musicians. So you learn the power when you start. But it is a difficult situation until you find producers and people that you can work and reason with.
I think I can see where that warrior spirit comes from. It's a constant battle to get to where you are.
You're number one, you're a woman in a male environment, and it comes with a whole heap of things. You deal with people talking about you. You deal with all kind of things. So you have to come to a place where you take your tears and you water your heart, and you just make yourself stronger. You understand? I don't cry now. No, me have to get up. That's how I life. You understand? I have to just give myself time to go through, allow everything to process through me. Process it, let it go, keep it moving.
Well, one of the great things about music in itself, well, what I've seen with you anyway, because, you know, along with music comes image, right? And I believe the image that many have seen of you is a great one, you know? I don't think we've seen any dirt or any nonsense out there pertaining to your journey, you know? And in all that you've said, I think I'm getting to understand what Jaja Say No actually means. You know, that actual song was like your testimony of what you've been through.
Right. Yeah, it's my testimony. And I never really bank on talking about image. It's just that it's a natural progression to who I am. I come through the days, I make a short of shorts and skirt when me and the group are sing on stage. I've never dismissed any part of my journey to where I am now because it is evolution. Yes, you have to go spiritually. So you don't dismiss anything or anyone, because they say to me, a lot of persons will write off and talk them story, them are this, them are that. Some of them can be the biggest teacher in this world. And it's not a matter of being spotless. It's about being experienced and have understanding so that your journey can shape somebody else's own. So for me, I keep reminding myself that, look, I have to step from this stage. I want to be at my greatest self. a lot of times we go through the stages where you don't feel like that every day. You understand? You don't feel like that every day, but you don't live in it.
Yeah.
You don't live in it. You see, when you see that one little sparkle, like grab onto it. Grab it. You understand? Because it's easy to stay down and depressed, you know. Easy to stay. Easy to stay in that dark energy. But as I said, every one of us grow. We drop, we get up back. So it's the same thing whether the dirt is part of the growth. And, you know?
But that's real talk, because my admiration for you is the simple fact that you are a direct individual, number one, right? You are a great source of upliftment for women out there. And I'm leading to a song that you did, Sister Sister. Because of the things that you went through, you will find, of course, in the industry, it's not just the men beating you down. Women are doing the same thing. Again, that's because of jealousy, but you are not on that trajectory, right? You are on the path of upliftment. Something that you said not long ago resonates, and people need to hear it. I'm going to probably have you say it again. You said there are times, you know, you're this person, and you try to be joyous and show who you are in a good light, but you don't always feel that way. People need to understand that you are allowed to not always feel that way, but the operative words you spoke was, you don't have to stay in it. We all have dark days. We all have dark days. Recognize it. I always say recognize it, accept it for what it is, and keep it moving. But some people just stay in that. And sometimes what they do when that happens is just they'll do things to continuously pull you down, but you have decided for yourself, you're not staying in that light.
No.
You're out for...
You're allowed to grieve. There's nothing wrong with... You're allowed to grieve for as long as you feel safe to come out again.
Right.
You follow? But the most important thing is getting up. Some people require one day. Some people have to go very deep in the earth to rise again.
Yeah.
You understand me?
That's real.
So
that's real.
The more important thing is teaching emotion. I find in this world is like we dismiss spirituality, we dismiss emotional intelligence, and it's something that we don't teach. And we feel that everybody must be brave and soldier and tough.
Yeah.
But that is just for the machinery.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to allow the rain and the sunshine to be in balance. You understand me?
Absolutely.
So for the days when persons can't be themselves, it's okay.
It is.
It is okay.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So important for people to know that. Yes, it is. So, 10 Star, do you have Sister? I think they need to hear that.
Oh yeah.
That song for me made me look at myself and realize that's why I'm the way I am. I'm always, I don't care what you did. It's okay. I'm here to uplift you. And that's what I do. Now, if you don't want my help, then keep it moving. I've already stretched my hand out to you. If you don't want it, fine. But sister, I do everything I can to uplift my sisters here or wherever. So yeah, that song, and it was just so beautiful.
I'm happy you love it. Oh, that song is also on Kalinga Records. Still I make a Kalinga Records. Okay, that song is between myself. I produced it in Jamaica for myself and Miriam. Miriam Simone is my sister in that, both of us do the song together.
Yes.
She's from Amsterdam, so we share the production, Kalinga Records and Dread Records. Because it's sisterhood and we are putting out the messages that needs to be heard about being able to find a sister, that the foolishness don't come between the two of you.
Yeah.
You understand me? The jealousy, we just about, look here, we have things to do, Come here. We don't like what you do. We have arguments, but guess what we don't do? We don't have time for malice.
Yes.
We don't have the time to be walking to Tom, Dick, and Harry to talk about your sister. You and her talk about it. Why Tom and Harry and Dick and Jane and John must be in the middle and you and your sister argument?
Right.
Why you need to be writing to everybody in WhatsApp, Facebook, this and that? Oh, so do this to me. That is when me and you can't. Me you can't have, because he's a grandiose spirit and you're looking attention. I have no time for that. We sit and we reason as sisters about life because we're mothers first. And what our people them says, how we conduct ourselves is what people them learn from. So I find a sister in Miriam that me and her, no matter where we have, Tom, Dick, and Harry not going to be in the middle of it. We're going to reason it out and talk, and then we're going to get to work. And I'm happy I find someone like that. There are other sisters in the circle that we work like that. So a song like this is fitting to describe our connection,
Right. So let's play that particular song, and so that we can get a good sense of what that song is actually saying. It's called Sister Sister, and it's on Kalinga Records.
And Dread Records.
SPRB Radio Podcast.
Okay.
They got Dread Records.
Yes. Dread Records, right.
Omega energy together.
SPRB Radio Podcast.
Sister. Why do we fight one another? Sister, we should stand up for each other. We used to laugh and cry together. So these little things shouldn't matter. We come from the same mother. Mountains move when we work together as one. Under the rising sun, together as one. Under the rising sun, I'll fix your crown and lift you from the ground. And I'll be your friend when no one is around. You can lean on my shoulder. I help you get stronger. We can change the world together. Together, together as one. Under the rising sun. Together as one. Under the rising sun. My sister, you can call me sister. My sister, I'll be there for you. My sister, no matter what time. Ooh, my sister, together as one. Under the rising sun. Together as one. We come from the same mother. Mountains move when we work together as one. Under your rising sun, together as one. Under your rising sun, my sister, I will be there for my you. Sister, my sister,
Oh my gosh.
SPRB Radio Podcast.
What a song.
I love
Powerful
that
song.
song so much. It brings tears to my eyes, Miss Sam. I can sing that song in my dreams. I love that
Thank
song.
you. Thank you.
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Now,
Thank you.
I'm
I'm so happy
seeing-
I love it.
Oh gosh, tears. It's real. I love it. I do.
I have to big up the brothers that and the sister. Is a sister in mix the song, you know. They were
Wow.
live. Yeah, she mixed the song because it was Cali Body who was supposed to mix the song, but
right.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
It's sad, you know.
Yeah. God rest
I have
his
to be
soul.
up like Sheldon, Gibby again, Marlon, Ian on bass, and Bubla, of course, on keyboards.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
good vibration.
Now I can see someone in the Salugi sound.
What's that?
I can see someone called Salugi Sound.
Saluki Sound. Okay.
Yeah. I'm
you know
not
what that
too sure who
is?
that is. No. Okay. So let me just kick that from. Okay.
I don't know. I sent out the link. So
Okay.
people said,
Right. So tell me about Jaja Say No.
okay, Jaja Say No is last year, August actually. No, last year September. Sir Logie gave me the rhythm, say Dub Scrolls would like me to write us.
So that's
the
who
part-
he was.
So that's
Okay.
who it is that was trying to get in. Okay. Somebody
Okay.
trying to come in. So that's a Logie. Okay.
Okay. Well, if he can get back in, tell him to log back in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Trying to log in. Okay.
Okay. So I tell you what. Go ahead.
Right, so the rhythm was so upful. I always have ideas for the song. It just came out of the idea of there was a situation that inspires a song.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had to give thanks. So it was like a testimony at the time.
Okay.
Right.
It was a testimony to say, it's like I was in a moment where I was giving thanks and praise. Because I've gone through a lot. Last year was a tough year for me. A tough year where I lose friendships. People who are close to me, they just switch on me, put it like that. Projects are supposed to come out, just cancel out of the blue. A tour I was supposed to go on, just, I don't know what happened. My child's father, he passed away in the moon.
Hear that. Yes.
A whole heap of things.
Wow.
But somehow, I saw them in a way that it's like I never broke down. It's like I was just going through a period of storms and problems and troubles, but at the same time, it's like something like a bubble was shielding me. Which is why the song come. And there are times when I never want to do nothing. So I said, but just say no, get up and go. So that is where the song.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a personal testimony.
Well, the song sounds
But
like
in the midst of all of that, in the midst of all the cancellations, if you ever see how many things happen, how many projects I got in studio, like persons just linked me. No, I couldn't get to go on tour, but I was in studio for working on an album for somebody, the entire album, harmonize the album for them. I end up singing, I turn vocal coach, I do this. So I was still busy.
Right.
So those major things collapse, personal stuff going on, just still make a way, you know?
Absolutely. You know,
Yeah.
through all the battles and the midst of all your tribulations and stuff, is like, I think one of the first things, even before you told me about the song, was you're on a whole new different level, you know? And
Yeah.
you've been able to become one of the major voices emanating out of Jamaica right now, you know? If people were
I'm happy to hear
struggling
that.
to listen to your music before, now their ears are open.
That part. That's all.
Because many people can go singing songs and people still don't take in the message.
Yeah.
So I want to play that particular song. Tell me about the producer and those who created that
Okay, I have
rhythm.
to big Dub Scrolls. Dub Scrolls and Sir Logie. Sir Logie is a distributor, and Dub Scrolls is a producer that put out the record, get it mixed. And the vinyls are here, and they're shipping out October 1st, and people can order. It's a vinyl release. I just say this straight up. This is a vinyl release. It's available on Bandcamp.
Right.
I'm saying Bandcamp. It's not on Spotify. It's not on iTunes. It's not on any of those platforms, because we have to big up the platforms that are giving back to artists, and Bandcamp is one of those platforms.
Right.
Okay.
Because artists, you can actually buy a product and hold it in your hand as a consumer, because you deserve, you're spending your money and you have something in your hand that you own, not somebody tell you have to pay a subscription, and when the subscription over, you don't have access to your music. So bigging up the companies like Bandcamp that still understand that artists, we still have to have products. So like, it's a limited edition, because to press vinyl not cheap. So come and buy the vinyls them. I know you have something tangible in your hands, and a great song to uplift you from Isha Bel. And you have the A side and the B side, because you have the orange mix also, and then you have the dub, and you have the vocal mix. So it's a full package. So it's not like you're just getting one song and that's it.
Right. Now it's a brilliant production, most definitely.
Yeah.
Right.
And
the
perfect thing,
everybody who is supporting. I sell a couple vinyls already, and it don't even ship out yet. I get a couple period order, and I have to give thanks, man. I give in thanks.
Let me tell you something. You see,
ahead.
where vinyl is concerned, you're going to see some returns.
That's what I'm saying, because, all right, I'm an advocate for products, artist products, and I'm going to get more into creating mercs and physical products that consumers can use them. Yes, we're in the technology age, but we have to remember this. When you take the cost of production don't go down, The cost of studio time is $5,000 an hour at Tough Gang, using the highest quality, right? For locals, $5,000 an hour. A musician on average $100 for the drummer, $100. I'm talking like a live rhythm like that.
Right.
I'm just using it as an example. This is not a computer thing. $5,000 an hour, 4 musicians on average, not even counting the horn section yet.
Right.
You hear in that record, you have saxophone, you hear the trombone, and right? Banana, you hear the full. You have to hire those musicians and pay them maybe $100 or $150 each.
Right.
So you're looking at on average $750.
Yeah.
40 musicians for a song, $400, $300 for the horn section for a song. $100. I can't do math. $400. $700. And then the studio time, right? Call the studio time. All right. Yeah. If you know about studio, you book 2.5 hours or 3 hours to lay the basic rhythm. Right? 2 hours to lay the basic rhythm. If you go in there without an idea what you're doing.
Right.
Then for the on section, you need another hour, or hour and a half, 2 hours, because the on man them have to warm up and come in, and the instrument them have to write. Right? Put it like that. So to the time at $5,000 an hour. So that's how many hours they sell. Say on average about 5 to 6 hours to make the song. That's another 30 grand. I'm talking Jamaican money. That's all. So it costs to make music. So why I must sell my music for less than 40 cents, less than 4 cents? Why? Why you want to do that?
It's true.
No, as artists, when you look, you're forced to put your songs on Spotify. You're forced to use Apple Music. You're forced to use iTunes.
Yeah.
You are forced to use these platforms. That is not giving us back anything. Absolutely. And if you're not on the big label, and you sign up to go on their editorial playlist, you're lucky if they pick you.
Right.
Because so many songs are coming in every day. So if me sell 1 million streams, if I get 1 million streams on Spotify, I get only 1 million streams on Spotify. I don't pay how much. I only gonna get 4,000 on the high end. 4,000 US dollars for that 1 million streams. If the song is streamed in Europe and those first tier countries. But if it is streamed in Brazil, Africa, in Brazil, Nigeria, South America, Brazil, Nigeria, Mexico, I think Mexico is the first tier. Nicaragua, you might get 2,000 out for the 1 million streams. Somebody do the maths and tell me how that makes sense. Music business in the current state is operating at a loss.
Yes, absolutely.
It is operating at a loss, and it's not all the way of Ableton.
Right.
Some want to feel a horn section now we're born we hit with belly bottom.
Yes.
Which I'm bother with the ping sound them when me say some people are trying to make it pass the off. No, yes, it comes in handy for some songs, but some songs need a full sound. And even if you use computers, you still have to put out the record. You still have to pay for marketing. You still have to pay for stuff. Where the money come from? The music business as is operating at a loss. So when artists invest in making sure that you have physical products, producers, they invest, because it's not cheap to press some vinyl, but at least a little bit of return on it. We're asking the fans them to support it, because you wouldn't go into the supermarket, and go take up, you wouldn't go take up Mr. Chin, pack a biscuit and dope him. So why we mustn't be paid? We're still consuming our product. You understand me, sir? It's still a consume. So we need to get out of this mentality that has been created that music is free. It's not. It's expensive to make. Expensive to make. And this mentality of behaving like it come for nothing and you buy it for $9.99 like it's some gimmick. It's not a gimmick. It's people's lives we're playing with. You know what's the economy of a song and the amount of people we earn. You hear how much people I tell you have to pay to make that song. The drummer have to take care of them family. The keyboardist have to take care of them family. Absolutely. It's families' lives. It's an economy behind music. And if there's nobody to earn, there's no income coming in, but everything going out, then what you gonna have? AI taking over. And man taking all of the money and go finance war. So why we talk about Bandcamp? The artists them can have something. We talk about Gumroad. We talk about our own websites. That's what we're promoting right now. That's what are we supposed to be. We have to create our own real estate.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. I once said to another fellow singer, that we're living in a time where like iTunes and all these other sites is not making you any money. You're pumping money into it, but you're not getting no returns from it.
You're not
The
getting any
only
return
way,
because
hmm
there's no what return. You're telling me $9.99 for a full album. Full album. You can't even buy the physical downloads much anymore. Because if you want to download the music, the bulk, let me tell you what I know. You see, the easy way of life create hardships.
Yeah.
The more easy life get, the more hard it gets. To some people, it's more convenient. Convenient for whom? And for how long? Because you see, because of our need for convenience, we leave loopholes for somebody with nefarious thoughts to come and manipulate that loophole. And when we look, by the time we look, we give up so much of our freedoms and our sovereignty. We end up in prison cells, both musically, because even though I'm talking from the artist perspective, let's look at it from the consumer perspective. You usually can hold your record in your hand and go back every day. Miss that subscription payment 1 month now.
You see
Miss
that?
that subscription. Miss it.
Yeah.
We don't realize what we're walking into because of so-called convenience.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing that is happening with this cashless society thing.
Yeah.
Every time you use that card and that bank get $5. When you had your cash in your hand, you paying bank any money? Every time I use my card, I say, 1 cent go off here. But what is this? What is this we have signed ourselves into? Because of convenience.
Absolutely.
Convenience, that word convenience. Laziness will take us. They say lazy people create hard times. It's when people have to work, or we have to blame our own parents and even blame ourselves, because we want better for our children, but you don't want them to learn outside and go outside, go dig up the field, just like how you did learn.
Right.
So they can prepare. So they don't have that fortitude of self to say things come their way and they know how to survive it. They don't have that fortitude because what you make the life easier. Then what it creates hard times because life is a circle going round and round. So until we learn the lessons, we can always be in this cycle.
Yep.
I'm supposed to be talking about music and look at me preaching.
But you must. But then that's important, though, Aisha. Don't even feel that because it's a reasoning. You understand? It's a reasoning about life and what you're into, how you got into it, and you are putting out teachable moments. If people are not thinking about certain things, you've definitely set up some teachable moments in your conversation here. So it's still music and it's life.
You see, Lioness Rust, somebody else watching on the other side. You're correct.
So somebody's right up there.
Yeah, because we don't realize what is going on for convenience. We have a lot of nefarious people that are not about the well-being of humanity.
Right.
That take advantage of our need for convenience.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, before now, I used to hear like I work with persons in Europe. I will talk the truth. They would be like, you don't have enough Spotify numbers for you to be booked. No Spotify. Oh, you're going to ask me to defend Spotify, who is taking all of my Spotify numbers to go and invest in military and bombs? And now the same Spotify that you promote. We spend our time, giving them free promotion, holding our own people and musicians hostage to those numbers. That same Spotify in their recent terms of service is telling us royalty free. They can use our music on their website to train AI. That very soon they will be kicking us off their platforms and only using AI to generate income, because their interest is to make sure that the consumers, those who are consuming music, can get it at the most lossless, high definition, and they're investing in AI, and they're using who they pay less than a cent. They're losing us for less than a cent, and very soon we won't have a space on these platforms. So when you look in the new terms of service, I'm serious. We don't pay attention to the nitty-gritty. These people say they're banning other people from using Spotify music to train their AI, but they can take my music and train AI. When they train AI on my sound and my ideas, they start making AI mixtape, AI this. What space is there for us as musicians? Them done not giving up already. Them done not take everything. Now them are gonna kick way off and use our things for free. So why would we support platforms like that? So I'm wondering about those persons that every time that come to me about Spotify numbers and your Spotify this. I never used to promote Spotify because I saw the trick. I saw the game from early.
Good.
I saw the game from early. That's why I always say push a little one thing here, push a little website here, push a little thing, try. Sell 2 records yourself. I'd rather give it away free than make those people come and take your stuff.
Absolutely. I mean, I even saw Snoop Dogg I'd put out a post to say that he had something silly like a billion streams and he was only getting a couple of thousands. For it, which doesn't make sense.
So, okay, as I said to you, it's a dare. Okay, unlike all those guys who claim that they do Spotify, what they call them? Brokers and all these persons. They want so much to do these things. So it's a loss game doing Streaming is a loss.
Right.
Streaming is a loss.
I can see Sir Lugi Sound is down there. We cannot see him, but I can see he's in the building. But unless he activates his mic and his camera, we won't be able to bring him into the studio right here. So
he's in there. He needs to activate his camera and his microphone. He's in the building, but we can't see him or hear him, just so he knows.
So what we're going to do right now, we are going to play your brand new single, which is called Jaja Say No. Before we do that, just to piggyback on what you're saying, because I know you're into a lot of activism in the communities, working with the elderly, you're working with the youth with the youths in the educational space. Tell us a bit more about that.
Okay. From time to time, when I have resources, I would go in my community and help a couple youths who are going back to school. I volunteer with Stand Up for Jamaica, been in the prisons singing in their rehabilitation programs. I am a part of Indigenous Mother Houses Foundation with Miriam, where we give out supplies for schools. We work with different organizations. It's about upliftment of women and children, right? Indigenous Mother House Foundation. And then I have my Uplift East, which is focused on education and the elderly program from as time allows, and the more I have resources, I go in the community. I normally do it road by road. I remember during COVID, and so I would go in and give out packages so the children could go to school, use digital online programs. I might give out books, pencils. As the money grows, More will go inside of it, and it's about looking for partnership to make it a bigger program than what it is right now. Uplift East, and as a part of that, we did outreach earlier this year through when what's that? Okay, through when the brethren came from the UK with Dub Force, we did some outreach too. So we have a lot of work doing, and the work will continue in the next couple of months in terms of that side of Uplift East, Indigenous Mothers Foundation. As a matter of fact, Miriam, as a part of in Ghana right now, doing some work on Indigenous Mothers Foundation. Here we have worked with the youths, give to persons who have burnt out in their houses. We go into school, we issue books, we talk to the youths. It's just a general outreach program.
Is there a space for people to donate to that cause?
Yes, there's space for donation, but I've been doing it directly. So it's about setting up bank accounts. And Indigenous Mothers Foundation, you can donate to Indigenous Mothers Foundation. There's a page for that. There's also one for Uplift East. So it's a number of programs that we're working on, and I will send you the necessary links where it is concerned.
Okay. So, and we'll help to promote that. If you do know the link, just give us the link live now if you know it.
Uplift East Movement at gmail.com. You have that one, and you have I can't put the account here. Account. Indigenous Mothers Foundation is a page online, and there's a website. Website is there also. So all of those we're revamping, putting stuff on it, and the website will be up.
Okay. Sharon, over to you, and then lead it into the actual song.
I just want to say thank you.
And then we will be out of here.
Right. So I just want to say thank you, Isha, for being you.
You're welcome.
For being transparent and for talking up the things then, because if you don't say, people won't know. Teachable moments for all people who understand what live streaming is, not live streaming, what's streaming is, music streaming, and what artists are getting, which is nothing. A lot of major artists are coming out and talking about these things to say
more people in the reggae industry need to talk about it.
They have to.
They think that, listen, we have a tendency to be follow fashion. We're not lead no more, We used to be so much of leaders. We used to be trendsetters and cutting roads. But now we want to fit into what everybody else is doing. And that is what is Butchie came out and talked about it.
Yeah.
Butchie was one of the persons who spoke about it. You understand me?
Yeah.
But a lot of people thought it's some gimmick and it's some joke. It's not joke or gimmick. This is people's lives. And we don't understand that every time we use something to hype up one person, at the end of the day, you don't see how it is benefiting the industry, but you're hyping them up.
Right.
How is it benefiting the industry?
Right.
If only 5 people can eat, what about the 95?
Exactly.
What about the 95? You understand me? So that is where I am. That is what interests me. What about the 95?
Well, listen, the simple fact that if people don't know, they know now. It is important. It's so important that we support each other. Support your communities. Support your vinyl, buying vinyl again. I mean, I'm a big supporter of vinyl. You couldn't get vinyl.
Not even vinyl. It's not everybody has a vinyl player. But download the music again.
Download the music.
Yeah, download, support. It's $1, $1 for a song, or 99 cents for a song. It's not With not $1 can even buy nothing in Jamaica right now. About 99 cents. If you can't listen, it takes money to make music. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. So I want people to get to the understanding. It is not a gimmick. You're playing with people's lives. So when artists put their heart and soul in something, they want to make it they want to feel like it's worth something to somebody.
Yeah.
It's not a gimmick for them.
It really is costly to make music and to keep it flowing, and to be in an industry right now where you're not, you can't sell music online and make even half your money back, the money that you spent. The only way an artist in this day and age is going to make money is only if they are getting stage shows. If you're getting booked for concerts.
So we don't understand that there's a whole macro system. There's a whole economy. All right. I see the other day somebody talking about Ableton. They bringing Ableton into this and that. What happened to the musicians? So we're not to learn music no more? So Ableton can do everything. So we're going to starve an entire sector that create this. The very music that the voice can go on, because it can ping on a computer, they must retire. Sly must never play a drum again. Bubbler must not touch a keyboard. He must go pick up Ableton. The youths, the music schools around the world must shut down because of Ableton. And Fruity Loops, because somebody can go ping on a computer.
It's true.
Ping,
Ping,
No,
it's true.
It feel like a joke, but we don't understand. The music school, they must shut down around the world. So little girl will learn steel pan when I see the other night, and it's so sweet to hear the natural human frequency coming out of her into the steel pan, not some computer programmable thing. I'm not against technology, but we have to strike a balance in what we're doing. We have to understand that a people life when I ramp with.
Yeah.
A people life when I ramp with.
Yeah.
It's deep. It's real deep. I think that live has always been my thing. When I talk about what we have here, like my husband has the studio here, I'm grateful. Yes, he has the technology and you can use that. But I can say the instruments, he could play all of them. You could put whatever you want on the thing, but he likes the live. He has to do the live. If nobody's around to do it, live. It's
There's a feeling you come out to you.
It's right there. It's such a feeling that is invoked in you, especially with them drums. He's a drummer, master drummer at that. When the drums are playing and you hear it, it invokes, like for me, it invokes this spirit of gratitude and love.
Right, because it comes out to you.
It's coming
it comes out of you, your natural spirit. It was not programmed. You're not regurgitating somebody else's ideas, which is what a lot of persons don't understand. You're just regurgitating a programmable phrase that so and so go play on the piano. Piano, and you just put that little phrase together. That's nothing wrong if you want to do that. But create a proper space that the people who take the time to learn them craft is respected.
Yeah,
they're not dime a dozen. Or you can discard them because somebody made a computer program and that you find it convenient. You follow where I'm coming from?
Yeah, of
because
course.
you're mashing up an entire ecosystem.
Listen,
Absolutely.
real talk, and I respect it. So.
That's all for my amen, but
listen, no, that's the amen. We need it, and I understand it, and I'm saying I have that here, which makes me. I love what we 10 Star and I do, and that we're able to speak to amazing individuals as yourself. But I have all of that here, so I know what that feels like. I know what the live feels like. I know what goes into this music. We see what you do, because when we see you Aisha performing. It's just your light is so bright, and whatever you're singing about transcends through that. We feel like, yeah, the
Thank you.
sister has opened some doors. She has opened some minds. You know what I'm saying? Your
And
music.
that's the most important thing.
Uh-huh.
Even if it's one person
Even if it's
that gets
one.
even if it's one, my work is done.
That's it.
Even if it's one, my work is done.
Yeah.
Or maybe the message was just for that one person. So you
Absolutely.
learn to do what honors the inspiration, the devas, the creator within.
Yeah.
And
Same. Just like for me, sister. And 10 stars said Jaja said no. It has I could sing
thank
that.
you.
I love it.
Well, all her music is great. With that,
All of
that's
it's
why I
good.
buy it. You
Yeah.
know.
All of it's good. There's
But
no
also,
doubt
you
about
did
that.
mention that Jaja Say No is sold vinyl on Bandcamp, right?
Right, on Bandcamp. I have to give thanks for the brethren that were ordered already, you know.
Because
Australia. And
I have to tell you that I'm one of those who bought it on Bandcamp.
you are one too. You bought
Mind you,
Bandcamp.
digital me attack, you know.
Yeah, you buy the downloads.
Yeah, the
That's
download, yeah.
you can download,
Right.
not just play something online and that's it.
All right.
The actual downloads that you have a copy to say, yes, this is mine. And that
Right.
is important.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. So people
That
can
is
go
important.
to give them the Bandcamp address as well.
Okay, you can go on ishabel.bandcamp or Dub Scrolls. The scrolls is DSK. Oh, let me spell the Dub Scrolls. DUBSKROLLZ. You can go on his platform, both platforms on Bandcamp to get the records. There are only a few left on mine. And you can also connect with Sir Logie. His Bandcamp too. There will be records on his Bandcamp. We're shipping out the records and we're doing the distribution by October 1st.
Right.
It will be in some record stores in the UK also. So you can get it directly and the shipping will be going out.
Tell me once again who Saluk is, because he's here, you know, but we can't bring him in unless he activates his mic and his camera.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he just wants to stay in the background and
Okay, cool.
yeah.
No problem. So tell us a bit more about Salugi and then we'll play your video and we'll be out of here.
Sir Logie is a producer of many records. He has several songs with me, but he was the one who initiated this this production with Dub Scrolls.
Right.
And he sees it right through to the end, the artwork, everything. He is the he does a lot of work with the on the record.
Okay.
So yeah.
And my last
And he has
question.
songs coming out with me too, differently. Yeah.
Say that one more time.
He too will have releases
Okay.
with me coming out. But this
Awesome.
one is in partnership with Dub Scrolls.
Okay. And tell me one more time, who is Dub Scrolls? Tell me one more time.
Dub Scrolls is the producer of Jaja Say No, the label that.
What country is he based in?
Is it from the UK? He's from the UK.
Oh, it's in the UK. Look at that. Okay.
He's from the UK. I think he's not such a huge producer. He has a lot of different productions, but this is this one is the first one with me. He has another song, but this one is the first song with me.
I have to say, I love everything about it. And it was killing me as to where I heard that sound before, the actual rhythm. And I realized it was Bubbling Fountain.
Bubbling Fountain. Yeah.
So brilliant production. So I want to bless up everyone. Everybody who's been here on the show today. I know we had a little bit of teething problems and so on and so forth, but we got there in the end.
Yeah, we did.
We'll do a bit of editing, and however this will go out on YouTube. We're going to be back here next week. We thank Isha Bel for being our guest.
Thank you so much for having me. I had a wonderful time reasoning with you, and everyone who tuned in and watched. give thanks for taking the time out of your day and coming online and listening to me babbling away. I'm joking.
Educational, but listen, that was educational babbling. Them I feel here.
I'm babbling it educationally. Yeah. Put it like that.
Yes.
Anybody want to big up before we play your song and get out of here?
I want to big up my sister Miriam, and I big up everybody. Tell her, big up yourself. I'm bigging up everybody that Nick. So much people. I just want to big up everybody who supporting Isha Bel music. A sister named Jacqueline from the UK, one of my biggest supporters. Sister Shirley, who bought the record, the test press. I big up people like Jules. I have to call these people that is like Isha Bel supporters. Yourselves and another person called Lioness Ras, Ras Tender, Round Beat family, all of them, my main supporters. I have to big one up. I'm loving them. Nah lie.
I'm gonna say this live on air. Miriam Simone, we're looking for you to come on this show.
Yes, Miriam. I was gonna listen, you take the words out of my mouth. Miriam, you need to come on the show after doing a song like Sister.
Right. I should say this on the 29th of November. I'll be keeping a show called Lioness and the Legends. So listen out for more of that. So
where's that going to be taking place? What parish?
In Jamaica.
Okay.
What parish?
In Kingston. At Dubwise.
Okay.
Awesome. Now, my last question is, Jaja Say No gonna be on video? Because we want to see the video, you know.
Well, actually, what happened is we have a studio video where I'm singing the song.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'll be doing that. Maybe I do some 1 minute clips, 9x16 clips for social media. But in terms of a video, maybe.
It's a tough tune, Isha Bel. It's tough.
Yeah, let me see where I can go with the video. I can do small videos, with the for it.
All right.
But let me think about it. Let me give it some thought.
Awesome. Now you're speaking my tune. Listen, once again, thank you to everyone who's logged in. DJ Maestro, thank you so much for being there. We're going to play the video. Well, I just put a little something together so that people can get a good sense of the actual tune. We're not going to play it through to the end, but we'll just play a few bars and then we'll be out of here. We're going to be back here next week. Yeah, and we'll give you more information if you follow us on Facebook. All right, so we're going to play that particular track right now. Isha Bel, like I keep telling you, I love you like cook food. You know that, right?
See him.
I love no bad.
All right. So let's take a listen to this.
SPRB Radio Podcast. SPRB Radio Podcast.
To God be the glory. I have a story of overcoming. So I have to tell it to the world right now. Carry me through the battle. Carry me through the storm. And when I want to give up, Jaja say no. Jaja carry me through.
Yo, Isha Bel.
Red Rose.
Ooh,
Red
Jesus.
Rose tuned in. Red Rose, big up. Yes, I know he's been spinning your music.
Listen,
Aisha, you're bad, you know.
Aisha
Thank
Bel.
you.
That music, I love
You're
that
messing
song.
with my cranium with this tune.
I'm happy it touches your cells in your brain, you know?
It's a good
I'm happy
thing,
about
still. It's
that.
a good thing. I gotta play it one more time.
You have to thank
Me
you.
up now, stronger than ever.
SPRB Radio Podcast. SPRB Radio Podcast.
To God be the glory. I have a story of overcoming. So I have to tell it to the world right now. Yeah. Oh, carry me through the battle. Carry me through. Carry me through the storm. Through the storm. And when I want to give up, Jah say no, no, no. Jah carry me through. Jah carry me through. When I want to give up, Jah say no, no, no.
Pull it up again. Pull it up again. Pull it up again.
SPRB Radio Podcast.
So I have to tell it to the world right now. Yeah. Oh, carry me through the battle. Carry me through. Carry me through the storm. Through the storm. And when I want to give up, Jah say no, no, no. Jah carry me through. Jah carry me through. When I want to give up, Jah say no, no, no. Family and friends, them a write me off. Jah put me up front when them put me last.
Like, share, subscribe.
You heard her.
Thank you for watching.
Well, all I can say is slide.